welcome to Barre with Mary. We have a no equipment class today. So this class is going to be all about strong glutes and strong thighs. So we'll start standing and then we'll bring it down to the mat. We're going to work the hamstrings, we're going to work the glutes, inner, outer thighs, working it all in the lower body. I'm so excited. So join me in a squat position. I'm going to go ahead and turn to face the side. Take the hips back, sink low in your squat, start to take a little pulse. Little down, little up, little down, little up. Now if you glance down at your feet, you want to make sure that all 10 toes are visible. So we're really actively pulling the hips back here, and we're feeling the front low ribs knitting together. So we're not arching into the low back. You're really drawing the abdominals in and feeling length all the way out through the sits bones. You have 8 more pulses, 8. Go ahead and reach the arms overhead. You're here for 4, 3, 2, full range squat, goes up and down, go stand and squat. Arms pull down and then arms lift up overhead as you take the hips low. If for some reason that doesn't feel good, just ditch the arms. As you come down in your squat, I want you to really feel your hip bones drawing back behind you. So you're really pulling the weight back into the heels and drawing the hips towards the baseboard of the wall behind you. 4 more, go for 3, 2. Now we're gonna stay low, hands come to the heart, lift the left heel high. Switch, your right heel lift. It's a left heel lift and a right heel lift. Now we're gonna stay a little slower here. And I want you to focus on squeezing the ankle bones towards each other and then feeling the thigh bones press slightly out away from each other. So the knees are nice and stable over the second and third toe. Yes, you have 4 more like that. 4, 3, 2. Now I want to keep the right heel high. Start to pulse the hips. Go a little down, little up, little down, little up. Pushing weight down to the left heel. Pushing weight down to the ball of the right foot. Really actively drawing the hip bones back. And then maybe starting to get a little bigger here, a little lower as you drop the hips. For 8. For 6, here for 4, 3, stay low, take a breath in. As you exhale, take the right toes, tap them back behind you, and tap them back to that squat. Let's go, it's out, and in, go, tap, and reach. If you're looking for a little bit more heat, you could add the arms. So you extend the arms out in front of you, and you take a little pull, in and out, go, pull, and reach. So we're finding some balance here onto the left foot. Really pushing the left heel down into the mat. Drawing the left hip bone back and feeling the toes of the left foot really lengthen and soften. So that we're not gripping the toes and curling them under here. Yes, you have 4 more like that. 4, 3, 2. Take the right toes back, hold it there, big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to lift the heart up, stacking the shoulders up over the hips. Take a breath here. Exhale, arms sweep back, torso hinges forward. Inhale, heart lifts, arms sweep overhead. 2 counts, we hinge it forward. 2 counts, lift it up. Beautiful, hinge it forward. And lift. So here, I want you to draw the inner thighs towards each other. Feel the left heel grounding into the mat. And then really actively pull your left hip bone back towards that back corner of the mat. 2 more times, it's hinge. And lift. The last one, go hinge. And lift. Now I want you to hinge it forward, hold it there. Really press down through all 4 corners of the left foot. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another, breathe in. As you exhale, you're gonna launch yourself off that back foot, coming up into a deadlift position, catching your balance. Unlike me. Hands can come to the heart. Rotate the right pinky toe down towards the floor and really feel your left foot pushing firmly into the mat. Very slowly, we're gonna lift the heart up. 2, 3, 4, and hinge it forward. 2, 3, 4, again, it's lift, 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 and then it's hinge. 2, 3. Now if you find that balance is really an issue for you here, you can always bring a hand to a wall or to a chair. This is still incredibly effective. As you're hinging forward, I want you to feel your one long line from the crown of the head all the way to that right heel. 2 more, it's forward. 2, 3, 4, and it's lift. 2, 3, we're gonna hinge it forward. 4, 3, you're gonna hold that hinge right there. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, send the arms forward, coming into a warrior 3 position. Take a breath in. Exhale, you're gonna pull the knee to the chest, hands tap the thigh. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, draw it in. Yes, lots of balance. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull 3 more times. We reach. We bend. Yes, you got it too. This series is not very long, I promise. The last one is reach. And pull. Now reach it out in that long line. Hold it there. Left knee takes a little bend. Big press. Go a little bend. Press. Bend the knee. Extend it straight. Right pinky toe is rotating down towards the mat, so the hips stay square. You're here for 8. We are off of our feet. We're coming onto our back. This is a quick and dirty class. Yes, go 4. Go 3. Go 2. Hold the bend. Pull the left hip back and breathe for 4. Hinge the heart forward. 3. You're here for 2. Tuck that back right knee. Come all the way down onto your mat, laying on your back. Left foot is going to stay planted. Right leg is going to cross over in a little figure 4 position. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, rib cage knits together, softens down to the mat. Push through the left heel. Squeeze the left glute and lift your seat up to a hover. Beautiful, just like that. It's tap the seat, squeeze to lift. Go tap and lift. It's tap and lift. So take a moment to soften your weight down into the floor. So your head is heavy into the mat. Your shoulders are heavy down into the mat. And the upper back is heavy down into the mat. So you'll notice I'm not lifting up to my full bridge here. I'm staying really low. The seat is hovering just a few inches off the mat, so that I'm really able to maintain neutral in my low back and focus on working through the left side glute and the left side hamstring. Beautiful, you're here for 4, 3, 2, you're gonna hold the lift of the hip, take a breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna extend the right leg straight up to the sky. Just like that, go a little pulse, little lift, little lift. Yes, squeeze this right quadricep. Getting the right leg even longer. Push down through your left heel. And then see if you can soften through your face and through your neck and shoulders. So we're not gripping in the upper body here. Abdominals are strong. Ribs continue to knit together. But our focus here is really more into the hamstring and the glute of the left side. Go 8. Go 6. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold the lift, inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna lower your right leg just halfway down to the mat. You're gonna pull your knee into your chest. You're gonna extend the right leg up. 2 counts, you lower. Knee pulls in. Right leg reaches. 2 more times, it's down. And in. And lift. The last one goes down. And in. Yes, you got it. Lift. Now take the right leg halfway down. Hold it right there. Soften the ribs in and draw them down. Just lift your seat. Go a little up, little up, little up. Things change really soon. I told you, it's quick. It's mean, but it's quick. You have 16 pulses, 16, 15. You're here for 8 and hold. Go 4, 3, hold it. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the left glute. You're rolling onto your right side in 4 counts. You're here for 4. Right side in 3. Right side in 2. I'm gonna have to spin around so I'm facing you, but you should just roll over onto your right side. Stack the hips. Let the head rest on the forearm. Heels come in line with the seat. Knees are bent. It's a clamshell. Goes open and close. Lift and lower. Heels are squeezing together. And this top left hip stacks over bottom right. So we're not allowing the top hip to roll open to the sky here. Feel the bottom right oblique lifting up. And you're really drawing the sides of the waist in towards the belly button. And go 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold the up, a little pulse with the left thigh bone. Go a little press, little press.
I want you to really actively squeeze your heels together here. Feel how when you really draw the heels in, you're gonna get a little bit more activation into the outer seat and the outer thigh. It's 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold that pulse, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to float your left toes up, coming to parallel. Now from here, we're gonna internally rotate, so all the way, the left pinky toe reaches up to the sky, and the left knee rotates in towards the right. From there, go little pulse, little press, little press, little press. Yes, it's a little up. So your internal rotation may not be very big, but where I want you to be feeling this is still in that outer thigh, outer glute area. So you're really into the glute med here, which is an area that can be really hard to target, but this is in a really effective way to strengthen that part of the glutes. So the left thigh bone is rotating internally here towards the right. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, hold the up, inhale, come to parallel. Exhale, left leg shoots long. We tap it down and up, go, tap, and lift, you've got it, down and up, yes. Now you can always tense your left hand down on the mat as like a little kickstand. Or if you want to check in that your pelvis isn't rocking, I encourage you to keep your left hand on your left hip and just notice how long you can be through both sides of the waist. Go 4. It's 3. It's 2, you're almost there, I know. Hold the up, inhale. Exhale, I want you to sweep the leg forward just about 6 inches. So you really feel the outer left glute fire. From there, you're gonna take a little bend in the knee and then extend the leg straight. Like that, go bend, reach, yeah, little bend, little reach, little bend, little reach. It's just a hold, and then you're done with this left side. Amazing work. Maybe you close your eyes. See if you can soften a little more in the shoulders and in the face. See if you get a little longer to the sides of the waist. 16 more, go 16, 15. Maybe you can sweep the leg forward, just an inch or 2 more. It's a hold to finish this side in 8, in 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold the left leg long, inhale. Exhale, maybe lift it just a few inches higher. Squeeze the left quadricep. Feel that left outer glute fire, and then maybe left arm reaches up to the sky, or maybe it reaches long overhead. Hold here for 4, hold here for 3, hold here for 2, lay back on your back, hug your knees into your chest. Ooh, and just take a moment to gently rock from side to side. Amazing work. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Grab a hold behind your hamstrings, rock and roll yourself all the way up to standing. I'm actually going to stay facing that same side so that this time I don't have to spin around to face you. Come down into your squat. Hands can meet the heart or at the hips. Go down an inch, up an inch, a little down, a little up. It's going to look familiar. We're doing that whole series on the right leg. But after that, we have a very short finisher on both legs, and that's the end of class. So really, I told you, super quick today, super efficient today. Go for 3, 2, stay low, just your left heel lifts off the mat. Push to the ball of the left foot, push through the right heel, pulse your hips, go a little down, little pulse, little pulse. Shoulders are stacked over the knees. Abdominals are drawing in. And again, feel so much length through both sides of the waist, through the low back. So that you're really wrapping the sides of the waist in here and drawing the abdominals in to help support that length through the whole spine. You're here for 8, for 6, for 4, 3, 2, stay low. Left foot taps back behind you. Left foot taps in. Go tap it out and tap it in. If you want to pick it up, it's out and in. Go reach and pull. If you'd like more, arms reach long in front of you. As the foot taps, the elbows pull, everything out, everything in. Go reach, tap, reach, in. So it's your right heel now that's grounding down into the mat. Right hip is drawing back, and you're staying really low through that right knee. You have 4 more here, go 4, 3, 2, hold the out, inhale. Exhale, heart lifts, the shoulders stack over the hips. Inner thighs squeeze in, right heel presses down to the mat. Sweep the arms forward, hinge in the torso. Inhale, sweep it up. It's exhale forward. And inhale up, yes. So feel your right heel pressing into the mat. Feel your right hip actively pulling back towards the back edge of the mat. Inner thighs squeeze in. And really lengthen and relax through your right toes. 2 more times, it's hinge. And lift. The last one goes hinge. And lift. Now hinge it forward, hold it there. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, launch off of that back foot, coming into that single leg deadlift position. Hands can come to the heart. Left pinky toe is rotating down towards the mat. Slowly we lift. 2, 3, 4. Slowly we hinge. 2, 3. Again, if this is too much for your balance today, please don't hesitate to take a hand to a wall or to a chair. This is incredibly challenging whether you have support or not. I want you to pull your right hip bone back and really see how long you can stay from the left heel all the way to the crown of the head. 2 more times, it's lift. 2, 3, 4. Take it, hinge. 2, 3. Last time goes up. 2, 3. Hinge it down, go 4, 3. Beautiful, hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna send both arms out in front of you. I'm just gonna slide myself back so I have a little bit more space. Take a breath in here. Exhale, left knee pulls in. You tap your hands to your thigh. Inhale, everything lengthens out. 2 counts, we pull it in. 2 counts, we reach it out. Yes, it's inhale in. It's exhale out. 3 more times, go in. And reach. Beautiful, 2 more, it's in. And reach. Last time, go in. Then you're gonna hold that reach. You're gonna stay a little longer. Right knee takes a little bend. Big reach, go, bend, and press. It's down and up. Left pinky toe is rotating down towards the mat. 8 more, go, 8. It's 7. Pull the right hip bone back. Inner thighs are squeezing in. You're here for 4. You're gonna hold it in 3. It's 2. Now bend that right knee, hold it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward more. Hold here for 4. On your back in 3. On your back in 2. Left knee taps to the mat. Lay all the way back on your back. Right foot's gonna stay planted. Left ankle crosses over like a figure 4. Take a breath in. As you exhale, abdominals draw down. Right seat squeezes. Lift your seat to a hover. Just like that. Go and tap. Squeeze. Down and up. It's lower and lift. So again, see if you can find softness through the upper body. I know that your right glute is fatigued. I know that your right thigh is fatigued. But try not to take that tension into places you don't need it. So relax the face. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. Feel the front low ribs.
Human has 2 shoulders.
Okay, sorry, I don't know if you just heard her talking. I apologize that she interrupted us. Now see if you can keep the ribs knitting together and the pubic bone drawing towards the belly button. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift up, big breath in. As you exhale, left leg extends up to the sky. You squeeze that left quadricep, lift your seat just 1 inch up, go a little up, little lift, yes, pushing down through the right heel. And feeling the hips nice and square here. So you're not allowing this left hip to drop down towards the mat. Stay really lifted across both sides of the pelvis. Go 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold that lift, inhale. Exhale, left leg's gonna lower halfway down. Pull the left knee to the chest, and then extend the leg straight up to the sky, just like that. It's a lower 2. Pull it in for 2, lift it up for 2. Again, you take it lower. And in. Now see if you can stay really strong through the right side glute. Last two. And lift. Last one goes down. Pull it in. Extend it out. Now lower that left leg halfway down. Start to pulse the hips up, 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 up. Go little up, little up, little up. Hug the ribs together. Make sure you're not arching against the low back. Go 16, 15. Go 8. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold. Squeeze the inner thighs. Take a big breath in. Exhale, ribs in and down. Right seat squeezes. You're rolling on to your left side to face me. In 4, 3, 2. Come on to your left side. Slide that left arm out long to rest your head on it. Bend your knees. Heels are in line with the seat. Clamshell. And close. Go. Open. And close. Beautiful. So this top right hip, stacked over bottom left. The left side obliques are drawing up. And you notice that you have length in both sides of the waist. So this top right hip is not creeping up towards your rib cage here. Keep going. I'm just going to slide myself back a little bit. You're here for 4, 3, 2, stay open, squeeze the heels. It's a little pulse. Go little up, little up, little up. So actively squeezing the heels together. I'm noticing if this right hip starts to roll back. Really stack the right hip over the left. Squeeze the heels towards each other. And see if you can find a little more softness to the shoulders and the face. You're here for 8, 6, here for 4, 3. Hold that pulse, inhale. Exhale, come to parallel with this left leg, with this right leg. And then internally rotate the right leg. So the right pinky toe lifts up to the sky, and the right knee rotates down towards the left. Start to pulse that right leg up, go little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. So the right femur bone is taking a rotation in towards the left. Beautiful. So you're feeling a lot of work, I'm hoping, into this outer right glute. I'm also absolutely feeling this in my outer right thigh as well. Breathe. You're here for 8, 7, 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. Come to parallel, inhale. Exhale, right leg extends long. Full range, go tap. And lift, go tap. And lift. Now you know that your right hand can always come to the mat for a little bit of balance support. Or you can stay with your right hand on your hip and almost gently press it away, just as a reminder to stay really long through both sides of the waist. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold that lift up, take a breath in. Exhale, scoot the leg forward, just about 6 inches to a foot. Take a little bend in the right knee, and then press the right leg straight, faster, go, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Yes, lots of work here into this outer right glute, and this outer right thigh. This is your final variation on this right side. We're gonna finish class back on our backs, working both legs simultaneously. You have 16 more like this. Go, 16, 15. Beautiful. 8 more times, go 8. You have a hold on deck. You're there in 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold, inhale. As you exhale, maybe right arm reaches high, or maybe you sweep it up overhead. Get more length to the right leg. Maybe see if you can lift it just a hair higher. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Lay onto your back. Plant both feet on the mat. Now we're going to walk the legs together. So the inner thighs, the knees, the ankles are all tapping one another. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Feel your rib cage soften down into the floor. Now squeeze the inner thighs together and lift your seat to a hover. Yes, go a little up, little up, little lift. So we've worked a ton into the standing glutes, right, when we did our standing glute work. Standing glutes are not a thing. Into the glutes that we're using when we're standing. We've worked a ton into the outer glutes. We've worked into the hamstrings, into the quadriceps. And now what we're going to do is get a little bit more work into the inner side, the inner thighs, the inner glutes. And that's where we're going to finish class today. You have 8 more here. Go 8. Go 6. Here for 4, 3. You're going to hold the lift to squeeze the thighs in holds. Squeeze them in holds. Go in holds. You're just drawing the legs together even tighter in hold it. Tighter hold, yes. Go tighter holds. 4 more times. Squeeze it in. It's 3. It's 2. Now squeeze the inner thighs together. Hold it. Just lift both heels up and lower them down. Yes, the heels, they lift. They lower. So as you fatigue here, it's going to be tempting to start to arch into your back. If you've noticed that, just bring your hips a little bit lower and really focus on keeping the sides of the waist knitting together. 2 more lifts and lower. The last one goes lift and lower. Now I want you to lift the heels to a hover. I want you to squeeze the inner thighs together and then maybe sweep the arms up to the ceiling as you take this final variation. Just lift the seat up, up, up. Go little up, little up, little up, little up. Reach. Inner thighs are squeezing together. Front low ribs are knitting in. You're letting your heels hover off of the mat. So lots of work here into the glutes, into the hamstrings, but also working into the calf muscles as well. You have 16 more in a hold. Go. 16, 15, 14. You're here for 8. Go 4, 3. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, inner thigh squeeze. Maybe you squeeze your seat and lift it just a 1/4 inch higher. Soften the shoulders, soften the face, and hold for 4. Squeeze the seat. 3. Hold for 2. Tap the seat down, hug the knees to the chest, and just rock from side to side. Amazing work. Take your hands to the top of your knees and just trace gentle circles. Does not matter the direction you are going, because we will reverse directions. You can let your low back and your pelvis kind of rock and roll here, giving yourself a little massage too. Go ahead and reverse direction of your circles. One more circle. And then go ahead and find a figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. You can reach through to grab a hold of the right thigh. Or if this is too much, I always encourage you just to bring your right foot down to the floor. It might feel good to circle the right ankle around. And reverse that circle. Big inhale. And a big exhale. One more time, breathe in. And let it go. Nothing fancy, just go ahead and change sides. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Of course, your left foot can come down to the mat if that feels better for you. You can also reach through and grab a hold of the back of the left thigh and gently draw it in towards your chest. Maybe you take some ankle rolls with the left foot here. Reverse directions. Big breath in. And a big breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Hug both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. Maybe curl your forehead up to meet your knees. Just giving yourself a really good squeeze here. I feel this and a nice release in the front of my hips. Big breath. Exhale. Go ahead and take your hands behind the thighs. Rock and roll yourself all the way up. Extend the legs out in front of you for a forward fold. Inhale, fingertips reach high. Exhale, we hinge it forward. Lifting the heart and reaching it towards the toes. So no matter what position you are in, really trying to lengthen the whole spine here. Let's take 2 big breaths in this position. Inhale, fill up. Exhale to let it go. One more time, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Slowly roll yourself up, finding a comfortable seated position. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go.
And that is your class for today. Amazing work. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can hit that subscribe button right now, and I'll be back next week with a brand new barre class just for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.